Hello, it's Pebble back with some more custom content for Marvel Champions. Here we have Colossal Krang by Inkwire. It is in beta, and we'll be trying it for the first time today. I'm going to be using regular standard. This is a reskin. I was thinking of using the custom TMNT standard, but for now I would like something familiar since this is my first time playing this scenario. So we have the main scheme right here. So it's a standard 1 and 2 stage villain. We have 2 required modulars. That would be pest control and concrete jungle. Where's pest control? There it is. So these go in. We do have a setup site scheme. So that's at 4. And then of course our standard and then 2 modular encounter sets. We have Dimensional Overlord and Oroku Seki, which is the Shredder modular. Then we have some linked cards, so we'll just leave these here. I guess I should spread them out. So these are the linked cards for Welcome to the Jungle, and then linked cards for Infestation. Okay, standard goes in. And real quick, we will go ahead, set aside each minion, but the thing, blah, blah, blah. So we're going to have this in play. We're going to flip this when we are ready with our heroes. Speaking of which, here are our heroes. I'm just going to be using official FFG heroes, Magik and Gambit, and they are using official cards. There's no custom cards, but I do have some alternate arts. So for example, Magik, the alternate arts are actually in the hero set, like the hero kit. These alt arts are by Stranger Danger. So you'll be seeing it throughout the video here, but these are the cards that I took out. These aren't all of the alt arts by Stranger Danger. I just picked the ones that I liked and kept the ones that I wanted to keep. The obligation also has an alt art. So yeah, Gambit has a few alt arts. This is Marvel Rivals Thor one that I made, and then Angela as well, and then also this aggressive energy. Sorry, I don't have the credits for these two, but they look amazing. So as for the actual decks, oh, that's a 61 card deck. Let me fix that. Okay, there we go. Should be at 40 now. Awesome. And the Magik deck is 41. I also have this awesome playmat. Again, I don't have the credit for who made it, but it's just one that I've had saved for a while. So here is the deck list for Magik. Now, I don't fully remember who made this one, but I saved it from the main Marvel Champions Discord, and then I just never played it until now. So I'm playing it now, and that's pretty standard, I think, Mutant Protectors deck. This and Gambit's deck list is linked in the description if you would like to have a look. This one is a public deck for this one is a public deck by Miasmatic. It is a firepower deck because Gambit staff is not restricted, but it is a weapon. So you can exhaust this for firepower, which is gonna be the plan. We also have Bjorn, pulse grenade, hand cannon, all good stuff for firepower. Okay, we are ready to go. Let's put in our obligations and shuffle. What we are gonna do now is gonna flip main scheme. So when revealed, each player reveals a random set-aside extremity minion. And it reveals a random set-aside minion into play and engage. So I'll go ahead and let them know about that wording. But we're ready to go. Did Magik take it? Yes. Let's have Magik take first player for our 6. And there we go. So what do we got? Blood gem, armor, yeah, getting our upgrades into play, that's good. I think I'll get rid of Colossus. I mean, I guess oh wait, put it, wait, reveals it, put it into play. Okay, so these, we know what they are. So it's the right hand of Krang and the left foot of Krang. Permanent toughness, villainous. When defeated after attacks, okay. When defeated after enters play, days, okay, here we go. Custom status card right there. Endurance isn't bad, I guess. I don't know, do we want Blood Gem? I feel like Blood Gem isn't really... Because I gotta think about like the healing too, and I feel like the only healing in this deck, I believe, is just recover, right? Let's see here. We got Polaris for tough. Triage, I guess. He can heal. This isn't a healing, this is a defense thing. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Blood Gem, I'll be honest. It's like an emergency resource. Honestly, I might just get rid of it from this deck. Because I've never been a fan of this. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of it. So yeah, this would be our actual starting hand now. Go ahead and get rid of this. I think I will get rid of Colossus, armor. Well, I'm actually okay with armor, but I wouldn't be able to play her with my money at the moment. Is thwart removal, what was this size scheme? Okay. It is an acceleration. We do kind of want to get rid of that. And the main starts at 6. Oh, I should probably read the environment. When the villain phase begins, each player not engaged with a minion. Okay, yeah. Let me actually read the villain too. Players engaged with a minion cannot, an extremity minion cannot attack or deal damage to Colossal Krang. Okay. Okay, cool. And there's 5 of these guys. 5 extremities. The head, the hands, the feet, I guess. Yeah. So yeah, and then this also flips. Again, wait, how would you flip it? Wait, hold on, wait. When Colossal Krang is defeated. Wait, when defeated, set aside Colossal Krang, set aside instead, and then Colossal Krang takes 5 damage. Oh, okay. Okay, I see. I don't think you ever directly attack them. So you defeat 4 extremities, at least in 2-player, you would defeat 4 extremities. That's enough to defeat them. So set it aside. That means, you know, each time you would get a new one, it would be random. So you could get the same thing again. Okay. Sorry, I took way too long just reading that, but that is... But alright, so... kind of do want to just play this. I think we can skip out on endurance. I don't know. I'm not sure how important Magik's armor is. I mean, Retaliate is nice. Defense is nice. I do prefer the other upgrades. Okay, we're gonna draw then. Wait, hold on. Yes, we're gonna draw then. To 4. And then we're gonna go ahead and look at Gambit's hand. Okay, well, okay, we got like all of our setup cards. Unfortunately. Guess the question is, how often am I gonna be in alter ego doing the alter ego action? Unfortunately, we're not gonna use this. That. Hall of Heroes is useless. I guess against the extremities, I mean. There are also regular minions, so I guess that would be. But yeah, we're gonna get rid of it. We're gonna hope for like some doubles. Oh no, we don't need doubles. I don't know, maybe we just keep this hand and just spend 1-on-1. Because if we draw into a double, that's kind of a waste. Yeah, we'll keep that hand then. And we'll go ahead and start Magik's turn. We got another thing here. I mean, I guess this is fine, right? We do these 2, and then we spend all these. We can keep 1. I guess we can keep I mean, Cosmo is kind of good for Magik. Yeah, maybe Cosmo is gonna be huge. Oh, we can do sidearm. We can sidearm the Cosmo. Okay, that's gonna be pretty cool. All right, we're gonna flip up, and so we could grab a spell card. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe I should have mulliganed this. Oh, okay, wait a minute. Shoot. I do want to do that. Because I forget how magic worked. I'm gonna cheat and just do that. So I would have kept just the armor. And then mulligan the 5 cards. Triage, no problem. We flip up. We put this on top now. And I'm gonna go ahead and do it right now. So remove 4, we get to see what our top is. Nothing, so, or nothing that triggers this. So remove 4 from a scheme. We're gonna go ahead and do welcome to the jungle. This goes to victory. And we go ahead, we grab one set aside NYC card. We get to put it into play. You know, technically, couldn't we do this? These two also? I wonder about that. I don't know if it's really worth it though. Well, that's pretty worth it. Heal 2. Okay, no, we're gonna do as intended. I'm not sure. I think because linked doesn't actually do anything, right? Like it's not restricted to the card that linked says is connected to. Like I think by the rules you can just grab like another like this right here. Because linked, I think the only thing that linked does, it tells players where to find the thing, and that is set aside, but it doesn't restrict. I think it's uncharted territory, I guess, but in the official game, I need to read through these. This one does 2 damage to each enemy, 4 damage instead if stunned or confused. That is nice because we're always gonna have 2 minions to deal damage to. Power play. After you remove threats, discard a card from your hand to remove 2 more. Each player may stun and confuse an enemy. So actually, these are quite the combo already. After an NYC side scheme is revealed, I don't think we take that. Granted, I don't fully know how many of those NYC side schemes are in the deck, which is why I don't think we take that. After an NYC, okay, so let's just go ahead. I guess like the player side schemes count, huh? After defeated, ready a friendly hero. I mean they are good. I guess how much threat removal do we have? And these can totally be stunned and confused. Wait, okay, there's no point in confusing them. But it does stun and confuse Krang. When he would attack you if you're engaged with a minion, is there a time when you wouldn't be engaged with a minion? I think you're always engaged with a minion. Also, after defeating him once, each minion does gain steady. So maybe we just don't go for this actually. This one, I don't know, 2 damage. What's the health? So 6. 2 damage ain't bad. Okay, I think we go with powder keg. And then we're gonna go with, oh, I think a ready is pretty nice. A ready is gonna be really nice for Magik. Could be good for Gambit if he like flips down and does it, and then does his alter ego thing. So I'm thinking, right? This is a hero response, so I feel like Magik should have that, and powder keg should go with the Gambit. Now let me read the side scheme again. Yeah, puts it into play. It is 2 to each enemy. I don't think we're gonna be getting that kicker. So it's kind of it's a 0 cost 4 threats to do basically 4 damage. That's kind of all that. But then we do it does compound. It does combo with this, so it's a free ready. So it's a 0 cost. Technically 1 ER after this is like when it's in my hand. 1 ER, 4 threats, for 4 damage, basically. Maybe more if there's more minions out. And then a ready. That's probably fine. That's probably good. And the ready, I guess, would equate to like 2 damage, maybe 3 if we have the the kicker, right? +1 attack. So basically 7 damage, I guess. If we count the ready, or 6 or 7 damage if we count the ready. Okay, anyway, I'm talking way too long on that. Let's go ahead and continue our turn here. We just spent triage, right? So this was my hand. I spent triage to play the top card of my deck. The next card is Polaris. We can put into play both our upgrades here. I think we just keep, well, I guess I can play Cosmo now. Let's play Cosmo. But that means I have to sacrifice. I mean, how much damage is coming my way? It's going to be a 2. So wait, he doesn't use boost cards. Well, when attacking. When scheming he does. Which is actually the same thing as the Technodrome scenario, which is also Krang, so that makes sense. He is just a brain. So I guess he wouldn't really be attacking. He would be using other stuff to attack. So that's quite consistent. I like that. I kind of want the sword. No, sword isn't useful right now. Yeah, I'll do armor actually. I actually will just do armor. Just because like I don't have, oh wait, no, I guess it's 3 damage, but we're gonna go ahead, use Cosmo. What are we gonna use him? I guess on the main scheme. And we'll discard Polaris and see what is on the next one. Okay, we are now good to go for the attack. Let's do that, why not? We could also, I mean, I don't know, retaliate. It is all, okay, it's a guaranteed 1 damage, whereas the plus attack here is a sometimes. You know what? I will go with the armor and we'll just attack for 2. Yeah, Gambit. Yeah, we're just gonna go with this. Wait, actually, let's not use Thieves Guild. Let's just go ahead, play these 3, put the sidearm on Cosmo. Now we got a dog with a gun. a psychic dog. That he really should have the psionic trait, huh? Anyway, this is gonna be good. So we got 2 weapons already. So we're already like ready for firepower. Like once our first copy of firepower comes into our hand, we're gonna be pretty good. I guess they can thwart. Yeah, let's thwart actually. Does this count? No, it doesn't, because it's not a basic power. And player characters, they don't activate to use basic powers. But next time I would take any damage, I would increase it by 2. So that is gonna hurt. But we're gonna go ahead and do this. Top 2 cards. Whoa. They're the same amount of boost cards. I guess it's just or no, yeah, it really doesn't matter which one I pick. And that 1 booster card is gonna go to Magik. We thwart for 1, I guess. It's not much. I'll go ahead and do charge the card. So we got 1 and ready up and draw. We should be good. And our top card is Spiritual Meditation. We don't have Limbo yet, so we can't really do anything. We can do Shield Spell, I guess. Mutant Protectors, actually. That's not bad. This is all like defensive card. Yeah. I mean, that is the kind of deck that it is. Right, so Colossal Krang does not activate during step 2. So if he attacks in any other, like outside of step 2, then he actually does activate. Okay, go ahead and do this. When an enemy attacks, so that can be against Gambit too. Okay, actually, we're gonna do a shield spell. And I know there's gonna be 3 damage. So yeah. 1, 2, 3, and then the next top is my crown. Okay, yeah. So we have done shield spell. Is there anything else here? Place 1 threat on the main. Then an attack. So Colossal Krang once again skips his activation. The left foot attacks, and we are going to play then. Yeah, I guess it doesn't really matter. Mutant Protectors. So boom. Put into play from hand, exhaust it, declare it the defender for its attack. I think technically you don't need the exhaust. I know this is an official card. I'm talking to nobody here, but technically you don't need to exhaust it. It's actually would be better for like as a reminder text. But anyway, towards Gambit or towards Rock Slide now is 4 damage. It's a bit higher than I. Something like 3. No problem though. He gets the retaliate off. Very cool. So we get some counters now. Caught off guard. Caught off guard. Honestly, maybe this. Because I don't want to get rid of my other stuff. Yeah, I'll get rid of it. Shredder's Revenge, NYC, traded. When revealed, do 1 damage to each friendly character. Oh, Cosmo's not gonna like that. Boop. Boop. Oh yeah, would you... Yeah, that would be increased. Yep. Well, at least we got rid of it now. I forgot about his staff. I probably would have wanted to just do this on foot. I would have done that to get rid of the toughness, and then the 1 damage from Rock Slide would do the 1 damage. So that's the end of villain phase, end of the round. Let's do Angela. So it's a very nice promo card. Search the top 10. So Shredder. Okay, we got all sorts of minions here. So oh yeah, I would shuffle, right? Yeah, it's a search. Yeah, so I would shuffle afterward. All right, so we got Anthrax, Shredder, and Baxter Stockman, which is another scenario of Inkwire that I've played. I've played all of them except for this one, as of right now. So when revealed, confuse the character you control. He's only 3 HP. I guess technically so is Shredder, but he's cloaked. And then toughness here with 4 HP. So I mean, if we just go with the lowest HP, we're gonna be good here. Confuse. Okay, so Angel's in play. We can then do sidearm. I guess I would have to spend my whole hand here. That's fine. Oh, I shouldn't have exhausted this. And I would have known I had firepower in my hand if I just looked. I would have known that prior to checks. You know what? We're gonna honor. You know what? I will not undo that. Oh, I will. All right, you know what? We are gonna undo that. Because I should have had that knowledge just looking at my hand before that minion activated. So yeah, sorry for cheating so much. I try not to cheat too much, but this is, you know, I say this is fair. But it's information that I should have really known there. I just didn't look. So yeah, 3 damage, 3 damage, 3 damage. So that does take care of Baxter. That does 3 damage here. We can actually just kill it. This damage gains piercing. Interesting. in case he has a piercing. Alright, well, he takes 5 damage. Very cool. And then, yeah, set it aside. When player phase begins, yeah, so, or when the villain phase begins, so, yeah. What I would like to do, because I do want to see the rest of the cards, and so I'm gonna keep revealing from this stack, and then we'll go to this stack, just so I see all the cards, you know. See what's going on here. We can do Angela 3 damage piercing. So I would do right there. Could it wait after? Oh, I see. Right. Oh wait, I can just deal the damage straight to Colossal Krang now. Because I'm not engaged with an extremity minion. They only appear in the villain phase, so yeah, awesome. Probably should thwart, get over my confused. I could flip down now, but I don't know about that. I don't know about flipping right now. So, oh yeah, and also I want to place a charge counter. I could have used a charge counter, huh? Honestly, I think we'll just hold on to the charge counter. I think that's fine. Okay, this is a pretty quick hand to play here, so I'm going to play Magik's Crown, so now I have the thwart. Maybe. No, we don't. We do not have thwart. We have a steady, though, I guess. Right. We have +1 defense. Can't really use it, though. I get... I was going to attack with Cosmo, but maybe we want that thwart. That side scheme is going to stay for the round, unfortunately. I guess we just do some thwarting, I think. I don't know, how much do I want to get rid of this minion? I think we do just thwart, and then we move on. That is Exorcism. We do want that card, so we can play it next next round. Actually, let's do since that's a 4, let's do 1 here, 1 here. Just do that. We draw. Draw. That's a lot of... What is this hand? What is this hand? +2. Right, so beginning of the villain phase, we get a extremity again. So Colossal Krang does nothing, and then he, in his right foot, attacks me. So after attacks you, take 1 damage. Okay, okay. We can defend this, honestly. I think we're fine to defend. So perfect defense, and then we take 1 damage from the forced response. I think Rockslide should use his attack, so we're not going to defend with him. Top card is Spiritual Meditation. Let's actually look at our hand here. Magic Barrier, Subdue. Fuck all for Gambit's hand. We do have Sorcerer Supreme. We do want to hold on to that. Ah, dang, this is not great hand, but this is prevent 3. This is -3 attack. It's basically the same thing. Deal this card to the first player as a face down counter card. Okay. So there's a 1 and 2. So I prevented all 3. I deal Retaliate because I have Retaliate here. And then place 1 threat on the main scheme. Okay, it's gonna be rough because it's gonna be 1, 2, and then another one. So here's Shredder. He gets cloaked, of course. That's all. That's all what he's about. Fire in the park. Okay, I think I'm gonna go ahead and move this up. It's pretty low priority generally. And this is something Inkwire already pointed out that he needs to go update this to say when revealed. So he already knows that. Each player discards the top card of their deck for each location card they control. Well, I guess it's good I discarded that other card because that one revealed whiffs. Shadow of the Past. Okay. Whoops. I don't know where that went. Okay, Shadow of the Past it is. Quick Strike and Toughness. Also, let me actually look at Gambit's hand now. So I guess we can do 1 damage, get rid of that tough. To be honest, I realistically would have used that earlier. I just forgot until now. So I'm clearly not a good Gambit controller, but yeah. All right, so we got a side schemes, shuffle that, pass the first player. Okay, all right. Now I know I said this was low priority, but 2 damage to each enemy would do a lot. It would do a lot. Shoot, I really wanted this thwart. Yeah. Yeah. We're just gonna do that. Well, we do have the thwart though. We have 2 thwart. That's something. Honestly, fire in the park, I don't think is much of an issue. This is an issue though. Shoot, what kind of thwarting does Gambit have? Right. Right. This hand. After your hero attacks. Well, I'm not going to be attacking anytime soon. Yeah. Shoot. I guess we thwart this after all, actually. Dang, what I really needed was a Justice player. Or Justice deck. Yeah, I guess protection and aggression might not have meshed as well as I was hoping. Okay, I don't think there's any point in removing Shredder's cloaked. Because he's just going to cloak again. So we ignore him. Honestly, I mean, 5 damage. We can do 5 damage easy. So that's 3 damage, and I guess Cosmo for the 2. I'm wondering if I should be thwarting with him instead. I just realized I can use this right now, huh? But honestly, I mean, Sorcerer Supreme. I guess, okay, so we had this hand, right? Yeah, yeah, I guess we should use it. Well, okay, where are my doubles? My doubles, there's 1 double in here, so if we can draw into a double, we can at least hold on to our exorcism. So I guess we're gonna go ahead and do that. Draw 2, oh, double. And discard 1 card from your hand. I'll go ahead and get rid of a stepping disc. It to be discarded. I would use Rock Slide. Wait, did I just right? Draw 2, discard 1. Oh, okay. Oh, right, because usually this would be in your hand. Yeah. And then I would have done that before or after. I would do that after I already thwarted, so I would have gotten the plus thwart. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and do Sorcerer Supreme. I guess actually we can do Stepping Disc now, huh? That's not bad. It actually changes a lot. Okay, I'm gonna undo Cosmo. We're gonna keep the 3 from Rock Slide. We're gonna do Stepping Disc now, so use a magic card. I'll just put Exorcism. So ready. And now we can oh wait, maybe I should have done a mental, huh? Do I have a mental spell? Yes, I do. Choose it has to be a magic card. I could also just choose a Colossus. Soul Strike is the other option. Colossus is really, I mean, yeah. There we go, Colossus. Okay, now I can thwart for 2. Let's do that because the hazard icon is definitely the worst one right now. Cosmo, shoot. Oh well, whatever. It's fine. We just move on. All right, let's do that. And yeah, Gambit's not gonna be doing much here. I should be using the other thing. So place a counter, and then I'll place a counter with my charge the card. Now I have Sharpshooter. I guess Angela can do a 3 damage. It's a slight waste, but better than having to deal with a 3 attack minion. Okay. We definitely need to get rid of some of these. We have 24 cards in the deck. I'm gonna get rid of Genius. Honestly, I don't think Gambit's cost curve is that high, right? I guess I can look real quick. The cost curve, yeah. Well, 11 cards that cost 2. Sort by cost. His event, yeah, his events. Hand cannon. But I mean, he has the 11 cards that I want cost. All right. Anyway, yeah, ready up, and we're gonna draw. Our new top is Legion and energy resource. All right, this is gonna go up by 1, 2, and then 3, and then Krang's right hand attacks. Just scrying. Okay. We'll defend. We're gonna have 3 defense here. So perfect defense, retaliate 1. Krang's right foot. Oh right, he's gonna make use of his cloaked, and then he's gonna get cloaked. Oh, this is gonna not be good. Wait, no, I can use the staff, but then do I have firepower? Nope. Of course I don't. Yeah, I can use the staff to cancel his cloaked, basically. Do we just defend? Maybe we just defend. His healing is 3. So it's about the same if it is a 3 attack or higher. It is. Just got a card from your hand, sure. I wasn't making use of this one anyway. I guess technically I can get rid of directed force. That's not what I'm gonna be. Yeah. Actually Royal Flush is gonna be huge. So that's good. Anyway, perfect defense. Take 1 damage from that. Also, what was this one? place one threat. I did not do that yet, so we will do that now. Staff would cancel the cloaked. He would attack for 1, and then he would get cloaked again. Now for some encounter cards, we get dealt 3, and then you have 1 from earlier. Right? Why did we have 1 from earlier? I'm not gonna question it. You know what? I'm not gonna question it. Attached to hand minion is Shredder is not hand. Oh wait, no. The hand as in literal hand extremity. I was like, hand. It's like hand. This isn't Daredevil. This isn't like. There is a distinction here, Foot and then Foot Clan. So they are not the same trait. But anyway, Morning Star Flail +1 attack. Attacks gain overkill and ranged, and it also gets +2 hit points. Okay. Shredder's Revenge. Surge. Find Shredder, shuffle him into the villain deck. All right. And then Surge, I think, technically. What's the timing on that? Shoot. Okay, actually, so you would shuffle him into the deck and then Surge, because that is how that works. Surge is actually an after reveal effect. Go out on a limb. Discard cards from the top of the encounter deck until you discard a limb card. Is this a limb card? Okay, it is. Okay. A limb card. I guess, I mean... Okay, here it is. It's a treachery, actually, not a attachment. Right? Yeah. If you are engaged with a foot minion, this is a hand. So, the minion engaged with you attacks you, even if you're an alter ego. If no attacks were made this way. Okay, so he attacks me. Ouch. I am considering defending with Angela here, but I guess Magik is pretty okay in terms of health. This is 3 damage that would be taken away, but this is well, overkill. Okay, we'll just take it to the face, I guess. So here's the boost card, so it's gonna be a 3 for 5. Ouch. And then 1 more encounter card. Surge. He's already shuffled it. There he is. Cloaked. Alright. Alright. Final encounter card. Attached to a hand minion. Well, he already has an attachment. Take 2 indirect damage. Ouch. Okay. So Gambit needs to flip down. We're gonna go and place a charge counter now. He needs to flip down. We also need a lot of thwarting. I think this is just a bad matchup. A bad mishmash of aspect and hero, perhaps. So we can do Royal Flush. We can do that. Just wondering if I should uncloak Shredder first or not. I mean, I guess, right? How much damage? So okay, let's because the damage might not be. So place a counter, and I would take away 3, and 4 and 5. 5 additional damage would be 5, 5, and 5. That is enough to kill Shredder. Enough to kill this guy, I believe. Yes. And 5 here. Actually, yeah, it would be 5 here. Oh, yeah, let's do that. So let's not uncloak Shredder. Let's just say goodbye. Oh yeah, he would be discarded, but then this one would be set aside. 5 damage. And 5 here. Okay, we're gonna flip down now. I feel like, you know what? We are gonna keep we're gonna keep Angela around for a chump block, because I think we are gonna need a chump block here. Well, actually, we have Professor X. We also have Utopia. Utopia. I'm not sure how important Utopia is right now. Legion. No, Legion is really good, actually, you know? Also, I should have, oh shoot, I don't have Legion, because I would have drawn another one. Oh, it is Limbo. I'll just play that. Awesome. Yeah, I forgot about this. So we play Limbo, so we can't play a thing from our top anymore. We could scry. I think we honestly just go ahead. We can play both of these. I guess that's what we're doing. So we pay 5, we put both of these in. I would play Utopia first, and then I would play Legion, which readies me. Okay. Let's get Legion. Oh, frick, it's a wild resource. Wild doesn't count for anything. Okay, so we'll do Cosmo first. Thwart this, get rid of that finally. Discard X Gene. Okay, this would be 2 damage. That's really not what I need. Oh shoot, I should have done, sorry, before I do Cosmo, I'm gonna thwart with Magik. How much do we care about this? I would have done it and then hoped that the next card would have been a proper, what is it, mental. But then we find out that it's not. And so I now have to contemplate whether or not to keep Legion, to use Legion or not. Okay, yeah, I think we're just gonna keep, because 1 thread is not gonna remove. All right. We deck out. So we have Mutant Protectors. Oh, we also have Rock Slide and Armor. Okay, okay. Okay, +2, and then another one. We're still okay. Like barely. He is gonna scheme though. Yeah, he's gonna scheme for a 2. Oh, we would get an extremity here. Let's see here, after attacks. Okay. Quick Strike. Okay, Quick Strike. Okay, first we gotta settle the Quick Strike here. After attacks, you just got top 3 of your deck. Okay. He attacks with 1+ boost. I don't know, do we? Oh yeah, we should have this revealed, and then we can decide with Limbo what to do. We do like Polaris. Yeah, we do kind of like Polaris. I guess we do that, and then we use Protectors right now. Give herself tough. She would be defending. And so it'd be 3. Tough goes away on Polaris. Discard top 3 cards of my deck. My new top is spiritual meditation. Okay. Finally now he gets the scheme. So 2, 2. That's dangerous. And then Krang's head would attack again. Let's see. I do have another mutant protectors, but that will. Oh, no, the timing isn't right. We could defend with Angela now, I guess. Oh no, we don't have the ally limit. Okay, I was gonna say ally limit, but Cosmo is not an X-Men. Is that in the deck? No, right? Honorary X-Men? Is that in the deck? Honorary X-Men? Nope, no honorary X-Men. That is unfortunate. I don't want to just get rid of an ally, so we are gonna on Magik's side. So we are gonna defend with Angela. That would have been a 4, so good. And discard top 3, so it would be Gambit's now because he just attacked Gambit. We do encounter cards. Okay. Road to Run. Discard a friendly location or stun your hero. I don't think Gambit can do either. Yeah, Gambit can't do either. And I imagine it's only the player that revealed it, so yeah. We're good there. This is not good. We are gonna lose on this one, I can tell. 2, okay, 3. Alright, so barely. Discard a card from your hand. Barely got away scotch-free. Okay, final encounter card. Guard patrol when defeated. Okay. We live to see the next player phase. We got a lot of work to get. We got a lot of work to do. Okay, stepping disc into exorcism for sure. Like that is not a question. We have to do that. I guess before that we could thwart for 2. So we can finally get rid of this one at least. Okay, and then stepping disc. So ready. Exorcism isn't even in here. Oh man. Exorcism isn't even in here. The sword isn't useful. Scrying isn't useful. Oh man. Okay. Legion. We can finally use Legion's thwarting here. I guess. Oh yeah, stun an enemy. That can be helpful. Yeah, but main scheme is looking dicey, so we probably just want to focus on that. Okay. Kind of spiritual meditation. I could just use that. I guess I'll use that. Okay, draw 2. Discard 1. Professor X is not bad. Professor X. Ooh, Professor X is not bad at all. Discard 1. Discard 1. Probably rock slide. Next card. That's another mental. Okay, huge. So here's my idea, right? Professor X, Utopia, Legion. Legion thwarts for some more. You get thwarting from Professor X. The problem is allies. Would have to get rid of someone. I think what we're gonna have to do is gonna have to discard Cosmo. He can get rid of this. Oh yeah, did I thwart main? Yeah. Okay, so that's a foot. Yeah, this is definitely a cheat then, because I wouldn't have the knowledge. All right. Well, I would attack. Sidearm was from Gambit deck. I would attack the minion, get rid of him. I would have. I mean, I don't know about would have, but I am now gonna choose a random card from the encounter deck. It doesn't really matter which one because I'm gonna discard him anyway when I play Professor X. So 2, 3, or no, I think I'll get rid of Nightcrawler. We would confuse, we'll confuse Krang, right? Because it makes no sense to confuse the extremities. We thwart, oh yeah, Utopia. We thwart 3. We can do this, I mean, I don't know, I feel like the main is definitely what we need to focus on. We have 1 chomp block. I guess the concern is a Gambit. Like how I'm gonna survive the next one. But I think we'll just thwart the main. I think that's what we really need to do. Just get this. So we're gonna do 3. So we're doing okay now. What's the top card of my tag? Be protectors. Okay. We could do stepping disc. I mean, I think we probably should. Just to use our hand here. We ready up. What am I grabbing? The sword? Scrying? I guess scrying. Magik doesn't need to worry about damage. Gambit does the damage in this setup, so yeah. Scrying is a mental. I didn't even think about that. It's a 2 threat. Let's do that. Okay, yeah, we take those. Did I do the retaliate? Oh, I did not do the retaliate, and I definitely did. I take the I don't know if I took the damage. You know what? I'm not gonna fill with that because I don't think I took the damage. I think I defended with an ally or something. Okay, Gambit. Heal. First off, that's gonna be huge. Let's see here. I can set up warrior skill. This is not bad. This is not bad at all. This is really good, actually. Let's go ahead and do it. So move 3. If it's the last one, confuse the villain. Oh, we already confused the villain. Still, not bad, I guess. I'm trying to decide if I want to do the side scheme after all. We don't have a way to defend. Yeah. Yeah. Stun a minion. Stun a enemy. So we're gonna do a foot here. All right. Actually, which one do I want? Yeah. Yeah, the foot. Okay, we flip up now. I guess. Yeah, warrior skill. And then we would place 2 counters. We kind of just hold on to these. I guess, I mean, we have natural agility now. And my hand wouldn't have. Okay, you know what? We are gonna revert this. We're gonna just do 3 off main. Yeah. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Hold on to our defense event. We're gonna get rid of our directed force. We're gonna go ahead, ready. And draw. So we would draw 6 there. Plus 2. Well. Okay, Krang's head would attack. We are going to actually I should look at what I should do my limbo first. That's not bad, I guess. I think we will. I can also just wait to do the action, yeah. Just trying to decide like what who should discard cards from their deck. what exactly, where is my firepower? There's one firepower in here. So there's firepower in there. I don't think I want Gambit to discard, so we'll have Magik discard. We're going to defend with Professor X. So yep, 3 damage. And now I have to discard cards. 2, 3. My new top is Exorcism. Huge. Yes. Okay. This guy will attack. I will defend. And I will do natural agility. So it is like 10 defense or something like that. It's only 2 damage. Also, I should have done this. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. If I just use my staff, and I don't have firepower, so there's no point. Yeah, let's just do my staff. What am I doing? This is really good because now there's no minion. Because this is only start of villain phase. Villain phase already started. I don't have to worry about a minion for a bit. Right? No, it would just be for this. Whatever. Point is, that's good. Also, he should be in here, not there. Okay, I guess I didn't need, I really should think this through. But that's fine. We have a charge card, that's gonna be pretty good. I suppose. Okay, well, encounter cards. We really should have lost. Like at that 23 out of 24. That is just pure luck that we are still around. This is a new card. I've never seen this before. It's got top 2 cards of the encounter deck. I guess technically before we do the choose, it would shuffle and gain an acceleration. Take 1 damage for each boost icon discarded this way. I guess technically this should be shuffled into here, huh? It's one threat on it. Okay, so let's see what these are first. It's 1. It is 1. I think we're gonna do a threat. I'll be honest. Okay, so shuffle. Yeah, okay. No, that's huge. That's huge luck. Quick strike. 2 damage. I could just defend this. Magik can defend this actually. Actually, wait, don't we have, oh no, that was discarded, the magic barrier. We could do subdue. I think we'll just do a basic defense. So 1 damage back. First player. Okay. Okay, I'm pretty happy about this. He's on 2, so like we don't actually need a lot. But overkill is the 3rd counter, so dang, I kinda wish I had oh, first off, let's play Rogue. Okay, so for free. Also we're gonna place a counter. Okay. Wait, this guy doesn't have guard. What am I thinking? Oh, let's just attack. And then that would change him. And then I guess we can just use his staff to get rid of the assassin. But hold on. We could get rid of this. 2 damage to an enemy. Sorry, so 2 damage to Colossal Krang. And then Drawn Bjorn, I spend a fist resource to do 2 damage either to the minion here or to the new Krang. I guess we just do it to the new Krang, because yeah, there's no one revealed, right? When defeated, flip. Each extremity gains steady. He doesn't amplify. Amplify is gonna be scary. Oh, but yeah, we can just do 2 the Krang. I mean, that's fine. I think we just you know, like we can move to win to victory condition right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and do charge card. So I'm gonna move 3, move 1. So that's gonna be 4 additional. So that's gonna be 8 damage for a 2 cost. That's pretty nice. And then also I'm gonna use sharpshooter afterwards. So 8 damage. Range, piercing, overkill. Right, so I guess technically sharpshooter would go off before I discard charge card. Yeah, so 8 damage. Okay. Sharpshooter, so 1 additional. Do we hold on to rogue? I think we do. I think we do. Okay, so with Magik, we could actually, I guess, go for powder keg. It will do the additional 2 damage to Krang. He is still confused. He has not schemed since the confusion. Got some 4 damage here, 4 threat removal. So I think we do the threat removal first. We don't need to confuse, so that it doesn't matter. Do you want to scry? I think we do want to scry. Or no, I have exorcism right here. Let's get rid of mutant protectors to go ahead and use it right now. And then I could confuse the villain, but yeah. 4. Boom. When defeated. I think this is Gambit's card. It's been so long. But yes, I'm pretty sure it's Gambit's card. 2 damage to each enemy. Boom. So this guy, no longer have to worry about him. 2 damage here. 4 damage here. Right? Players engaged with external minion cannot attack or deal damage. Is the player dealing the damage? Who is doing the when defeated? I think usually when defeated says the defeating player does the thing. I wanna wait. Let me look at lay the trap. How is lay the trap worded? Because this is the same thing as layer. The player who defeated the scheme deals damage. Okay. Okay. I am going to decide for now that it does deal damage. Because as worded as is, that is what it would do. Is that it would be able to get around. I mean, I think as worded, I think that's what it would do, is it would get around Krang's effect here. Because the card is dealing the damage, not the player. And technically it's not Magik's card. It's Gambit's card. The controller is Gambit. So I want to say that yes, the damage is dealt. And I already dealt the damage here, so we are, if we find it, you know, like, I mean, we only need 5 more damage. If we can deal 9 damage right now, we shouldn't be too hard. Then that should be good. We're gonna go ahead and just I guess I can actually grab this card, right? Yeah, let's grab this card. I don't think it really matters what it put onto. Dang, if I had a fist or a recess, that would be nice, but oh well. Well, I guess okay, so we swap it. Then Legion, go ahead. I guess still 1 damage. And he would do another 2 damage, yeah. And then Polaris finishes him. So boom, 5 damage. And then easily I can do a Soul Strike. So that's 4 damage, and then boom. Even if that side scheme didn't deal the 4 damage, I still did that 4 damage. And actually, I could even do another Soul Strike. So, boom. That is a win. Barely. Very, very close. Unfortunately, I didn't really get to use a rogue at all. but it is what it is. Very solid. I'm not sure if I like this deck for Magic. I've seen other Magic decks where Cosmo is like Voltron, right? Like Voltron to heck with like a honorary X-Men, which would then, you know, work with Utopia. Get like that one card Enraged, and then because Cosmo, where is Cosmo? There he is. Because Cosmo doesn't take any consequential damage, the Enraged doesn't, you know, the additional consequential from Enraged doesn't do anything. So yeah. Anyway, yeah, be honest, not a fan of that Magic deck. Gambit, very solid, but maybe too many resources. That one hand where I had 4 resources and a sharpshooter, that sucked. Other than that, though, yeah. And then of course the scenario. Let's talk about the scenario, right? The actual spotlight, the actual reason I played and recorded this. First off, let me look at that last minion. So it's Krang's left hand. Retaliate 1. Alright. After this minion, it just play Exhaust your hero. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Also this shouldn't have been discarded. Whoops. So yeah, this is pretty cool right here. I'm a big fan, I think, of this scenario. I think this is aesthetically this should be flipped around, huh? Yeah. I mean, that would make a lot more sense. Yeah. There you go. A Colossal Krang. I can definitely see him being like considered a higher difficulty than the other scenarios, right? It honestly, I just looked out and winning. He's really nice, and I can see him being like I don't know if this is Inkwire's plan, but Colossal Krang feels like a really solid final boss. I'm looking at the modular sets, right? You got like Shredder and Baxter Stockman, right? The main villains of previous scenarios that Inkwire has made for TMNT. Yeah, this is probably like one of the final, like the second final or the final scenario. It's very solid. Um, it's a bit of Thunderbolts, but you're not actually fighting different characters. This is just extremities, right? Yeah, I'm a big fan. I don't know. Besides the powder keg interaction, I don't think I have much feedback. I fortunately did not have to worry about the amplify because I just exploded on him with a wording. I beat him up in one player phase, and I didn't even use firepower to do it. I just used a charged card, 2 freight damage, and then a bunch of other stuff. So, I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's actually easier than I'm making him out to be, right? If you just like get rid of a extremity and then you just deal damage. Like, I don't know. In the context of like Spider-Man, right? If you have, I don't know how you would, I guess like retaliate, you give Spider-Man retaliate, or you have an ally retaliate, I don't know. 1 damage, right? He's gone. And then you do, the minion does 5 damage. So he's already down to 8 damage. You do, it's 7 damage. Jeez, math. You do, he's already down to 7 damage. You do a swinging web kick, and that's stage 2. Like, so he's probably pretty easy once you realize, oh, I can just, like, he doesn't have a lot of health, is my point. But yeah, I mean, I still like him. I quite like the scenario here. I don't think I have anything else to say. What is infestation? I need to have a look at that. So infestation. This is side scheme, I imagine. Okay, there's 2 of them. Choose one set aside NYC card put into play under any player's control. Okay. The acceleration icon. This is the healing card, the Chida, and then this is just a recess cost of the net. Okay, whoa. This is a double, like a beefed up helicarrier. Only for upgrades and supports. Any player may trigger this ability. Oh, it is alter ego only. Okay, that's pretty good. That's a pretty good target for one way or another. Or not pretty good, extremely good for one way or another. Okay. Yeah, so in terms of new modular sets, this is one. Because Welcome to the Jungle was already used in Bebop and Rocksteady, so that is a familiar one, at least. I think Oroku Saki is the only other new one, I believe. Let me just look real quick. Yeah, Jungle, Pest Control. Where's Pest? It's right here. Oh, Dimensional Overlord is also new. Pest Control is the Infestation one, yeah. Is the numbering incorrect? Yeah, it is. I'll let him know that as well. I like Shred's Revenge, very cool. I did get to see that side scheme as well. Love the artwork. Love how Shredder looks. I looked it up. Oroku Saki is Shredder's real name, I believe. A neat piece of trivia. I didn't get to see a lot of this. Was this in Technodrome? Take 1 damage days or the villain schemes. Good choices. Good choices for sure. Dark Dealings. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. Very cool. I got to see a lot of this scenario on one playthrough. That I'm very happy with that. I guess real quick, let's see. So the Battle Cleaver we didn't get to see. Text gain Overkill and Piercing. We get another wait, he has 3 limb things. It's got a laser, atomization cannon. He has a cleaver on the same hand. And he has a flail. Dang, dude. Go out on a limb. We saw that. The side schemes. We saw one of these at least. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we saw that one. We didn't see this one. This is new. And Road Rampage needs a win revealed as well. Tourist counters and civilian counters. So remove a civilian counter. Each player discards the top 10 from the. Okay, that's cool. At the start of the villain phase, remove 1 token from here and place 2 threat. Ooh, that's rough. Okay. Very, very cool. Very cool. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with this scenario. I guess let's have a look at his other scenarios. And the feeling of fighting against like a kaiju sized villain, it does come across, and it feels very nice. I do like that you don't have all 5 extremities all at once. It scales per player, and then it just kind of like reappears and stuff. In like a normal kind of setting, you would pick like which extremity to fight, but I mean, random is also, is fine too. Because you're not specifically, I don't know how to describe it, but it's good design is what I'm trying to say. Oh, he does have 5. Oh, this is the final one pretty much. I thought he was at 4 scenarios. My bad. Okay, so this is it. This is like 5. Yeah, okay. Well, that is all the time I have for today. Thank you for watching. Go check out Inkwire stuff. It's great stuff. Quality scenarios and quality heroes. And yeah, see you in the next video.